Alright, well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of Factorio Deathworld Permadeath attempt number 4. Playing on a desert peninsula with no trees in sight, only one entrance to the peninsula, walled off, fortified, and secured. We're doing great, buddy. We're doing great. In fact, we're just about ready to get started with our main bus, but there's gonna be sort of a wild card. There's gonna be a deviation from what we're used to this time around. I'm gonna need to bring in copper from other places with a train, right? Because right now we only have 235k copper, 242k, and then the 100k right here. There's no larger copper veins anywhere here, so we need to bring it in from elsewhere, which I'm quite worried about. There is this copper relatively close. This one is guarded by horrifyingly large nests. This one I might be able to do, but honestly, I would at least need a flamethrower in order to even attempt it. Well, a tank with a flamethrower, so we might want to get started on trying to unlock that. Let's do this military upgrade right here. I'm all out of chemical science packs, though. Pretty much, and I need more military science packs, too. Alright, so I have engines right here. Sulfur. And advanced circuits. We're gonna repurpose some of these machines. All right. Our primary bottleneck right now is going to be engines. We have more than enough circuits and more than enough sulfur. But if we unlock that tank, then we can think about beginning to try and fight off the biters and claim more territory for a train. Now we'll make a shitload of grenades for more military science packs. This iron mine is damn near depleted. We don't have much left. We have... Holy fuck. 7 drills? In fact, I don't even think I have enough anymore for continued production of science packs. I might be able to free up a couple of resources, but we'll have to wait and see. We definitely need more circuits coming in. Which now there's at least possibly some. But If more of these drills stop working, it becomes even worse for us. One of them is about to stop working, the other ones still have at least thousands left. I could try to lay down more drills like this. Just double layer everything. There we go. We have a little bit more iron on the belt. That should make us a respectable amount of military science packs. How many walls? I still have walls. Let's grab those. And then we need the red magazines. Do not let go of left click when you're using even distribution to put grenades into assemblers. Otherwise, you're just going to throw a grenade and damage everything. Okay. There we go. We have 214 chemical science packs that can be distributed. Technically, we do have that iron down there. I could infuse with that iron. I could. But just putting more drills down helped our situation a little bit. Let's disperse all of these chemical science packs. Hello, Seven Sky. Not too much, buddy. I like the what's up throwback. Reminds me of a scary movie. Yeah, how are you doing? Alright, this gets me military 3. But then we also need the tank and probably rockets. So we are going to need more of all these. Let's make more engines then. We need steel and gears as well as pipes. There we go. $290 military science packs. Let's take a look at the tank. So that's 250, 350 required. We're getting there, but I will need more grenades and more walls made. Thankfully, we do have plenty of bricks. No shortages there. Minecraft plugin stuff, eh? I don't know what that is. Are those like Minecraft mods? All right, now, we're gonna need more grenades. We made a shitload of walls with very minimal effort. And I still have 164 red ammo magazines. Technically, I have 264, as long as I'm willing to utilize what's in the car. I still need to have a radar placed at the refinery so I can remotely observe it. Let's go grab more iron. And begin our research. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on unlocking the tank. After I have the tank, I'm going to need to bring war to the biters and try to secure a nearby copper mine. Grenades, 80 of them. There we go. Anyway, I do think I'm gonna prepare an infusion for the iron mine. We could honestly use one. It won't take that much work. Place these down like that. Litter this entire fucking thing with drills. There we go. We now have pretty much complete coverage. Now we need to thread the power down here, and I will get started by transport belting all the routes that we need. So how many drills is that? That is 23. Not enough to fully saturate a belt, so I shouldn't have to worry about throughput. All right. There we go. The iron infusion is prepared. Let's bring the electrical power down there. And then we'll start mass producing whatever we think we're gonna need. There we go. Military 3 is now finished. We need to unlock the tank. That's expensive, 250 of each science pack, but we can do that. Good. We have over 500 engine units. I'm pretty sure I have enough military science packs now. Now we gotta just make more chemical science. And we'll designate the entire assembly line toward that purpose. There we go. We'll have what we need really soon. This belt is now completely jam-packed with iron. We can begin to reactivate certain things if we wish. Do I want to make more belts? Sooner or later, I'm going to want to use the blue belts, but honestly, yeah, the more of these I have, the better. Although I will be using rails more often in this playthrough. So, we're definitely going to begin automating the production of more steel. That much is obvious. Okay. I think I'm just gonna take all this apart. We have enough transport belts at this stage, I'm pretty sure, for like the entire main bus, and we could mass produce a lot more pretty easily. But I'm gonna automate the production of things like gears and circuits and make sure that we have enough being stored at all times. Alright, so the circuits are already there. We're going to take a couple of these regular inserters and we're going to grab from each belt of circuits. There we go. Now we need gear production up here. Gonna need a bunch of coal. All right. We're now producing gears. I wouldn't mind producing some more, tell you the truth. Connect all the power. Grab a little more coal. All right, we managed to turbocharge our production. And we still have plenty of iron left to spare on that belt. I should have enough resources of every type coming in right now, though. We have circuits being stored. Still have plenty of copper. Oh, yeah. Let's grab more coal. There's not enough gears getting over here. All right, fair enough. There we go. Now we're making more red science packs. Production fell off, but now we have everything restored to the way that it was. Alright, so pretty fucking soon we're gonna have access to that tank. And then we need to use that tank to try and bring war to the biters and eliminate them. I'm gonna try to manufacture a little bit more military science packs. I still have a good amount of the red magazines, so we don't really need to worry about those. Still have enough walls too, so really just the only bottleneck is grenades, and then we can get started on it. Let's transform all of these into military science assemblers. That tank is fast approaching, but we're also going to want to unlock the rocketry as well. We need rockets. At least I think we do. Yeah. It'll help. If we're going to be clearing nests at this stage, we need all the help we can get. Okay. Maybe I'll make some lights. Where do I make those lights? To light up the base at night. Right here. Iron, copper cable, and circuits. I'm assuming they have to be connected to power, but they do provide a substantial amount of illumination. Honestly, that's pretty nice. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's really cool. Okay, we're gonna make more of those. I'd imagine they have rather trivial power draw anyway. Alright, I've littered some lights around the area. There we go. All right, the tank is now unlocked. We can craft it right away, and we need to unlock explosive rocketry. There we go. Yeah, I find myself like wanting more red transport belts being produced. Which I think we can manage. All right, there we go. We added another one. So let's craft that tank. I can already make one with everything we have on us right now. Red belts are a very powerful upgrade, yeah. Being able to transport 48 stone furnaces of stuff on a single red belt is cherry. All right, let's throw some coal in there. We're gonna need some rockets and probably some flamethrower ammo. Crude oil and steel plate. I have a bunch of steel plates. I should probably try to get some more. How do I make those energy shields? I probably don't have those yet, do I? I kind of want the energy shield equipment. For the tank, it's really useful because it kind of protects you from taking too much damage. Definitely not producing enough of the red science packs. So we'll just amplify production a little bit. There we go. All right, we'll have more red science packs coming in. We got the rockets. Now we're trying to unlock energy shield equipment. I'm gonna thread this over here. That way we'll be able to make more steel with this one right here, or this one. There. Not enough copper cable coming here. All right, we'll increase production then. Yeah, we downscaled this earlier, that's right. I'll just go like this. There we go. Yeah, that circuit production was slowed down a little bit. This will speed it up. In fact, I might want to do another one of those. There we go. Now let's go to all of the collection boxes and empty them out. Kind of want to redo the steel chest setup right here. All right. Well, it's looking better. Beautiful. Yeah, it's more spaced out, a little bit cleaner. It should be easier to manage. Only equipment that's truly obsolete should be going in here. That pistol is definitely obsolete, okay. Maybe I'll even move that up here. The flamethrower turrets, while not necessarily obsolete, will not be used for a long time. We'll store them in there. Anyway, I've unlocked the energy shield equipment. We need to craft some. I need some steel plates. I think I want like 4 energy shields. Then we need personal batteries. And more portable solar panels. I have a spare solar panel in one of these chests, don't I? Unless I used it. I could have... Oh, I have 2 in my inventory. Okay, let's craft those. I am digging the lighting. Yeah, I like it. Look at that. I'll try to unlock rocket fuel, but I don't think I have it. You know what? I totally have enough chemical science packs for that. Yeah, good. Hello, Tom. No, I'm not playing with anybody. Need portable solar and battery as well. Yeah, we do. Now that we have the energy shields, let's open up the equipment grid here. Lay those out. I think I want to have 6 energy shields in here. I might have even had more than that, like 500 extra HP. Yeah. Now I'm gonna need a few more solar panels. Let's craft some. Not too many, but some. So I can make more portable solar panels. We need circuits. Copper. And steel. As far as electrical power goes, we're doing kind of great. Not really running out at all. We got a lot of wiggle room. All right. That should be all I need for now. I'll make a whole bunch of those portable solar panels. That is the whole point right now. Let's place these batteries in here. I'm gonna want enough solar panels to like remove all the energy shields and then throw them in or something. I'm not 100% sure on how I laid it out last time. Although I think I had the Mark II batteries. Either way, at least this shit's charging, right? Now, as far as rockets go, I need to start crafting explosives. I haven't even touched that yet. So we need coal, sulfur, and water. Wait. I need to make sure I have some of everything. All right, there we go. We got a well-rounded pack of several items. I shall not want. All right, the batteries are charging fast enough. Let's get down here and let's start making some explosives. I need the chemical plant, don't I? I had a couple back at base. I think I'll just craft a new one. Oh, I had them on me. All right, joke's on me. Anyway, am I gonna be... I could just use this water pump right here, theoretically. Put one of these right here, and then put a normal pipe right there. Yeah, that could work. And then... explosives. Where are those? Wait, no, we make them in the chemical plant, right? Okay. We can grab sulfur from up here. It looks like everything is completely full. These ran out of iron, but I don't really need more batteries right now. Yeah, we got plenty of everything. Let's grab just a couple stacks of this. Maybe more than that. We will want to make a lot of explosive ammunition for the tank. We're gonna have to actually fight the biters. I don't know if you guys saw this, but look how little fucking copper I have here. 242k, 235. We don't even have like 500k. We barely do. Now, there's 4.8 million copper out there, but I'm gonna have to fight my way to it. And I'm gonna have to earn it, right? We're probably gonna want to use trains to logistically travel it into where our main bus is gonna be. All right, there we go. We are now producing explosives. I can make rockets with 2 iron plates and 1 explosive. And we're gonna need to make some flamethrower ammo as well, so that's gotta happen. Let's go down here to where the crude oil is. Or I could use this crude oil right here. I mean, theoretically. Then we put some steel in there and we go to town on trying to make something. It's not the cleanest build we've ever done. We just kind of threw these things down, but as long as it works, right? Well, I kind of want to try to get a cleaner build. Yeah, this is just provisionary. We're just setting this down right now, but we're gonna improve it later. For now, I need the supplies required to take out biters. Right, that's what we're focusing on. I should probably make myself a personal flamethrower. I don't really think I need a personal rocket launcher. We're gonna be using the tank to shoot our rockets. Anyway, I can make 88 rockets right now with what we have. Let's start pumping them out. Okay, 100 rockets are now being produced. Oh shit, hang on. Am I crafting the wrong thing? Yes, so those rockets are for personal use only, which kind of sucks. I'll make a rocket launcher at least. We can try to use them. I don't need the shotgun anymore. And then we need to make these cannon shells. All right. Let's head back. We just need steel and plastic to go with the explosives. And then we can make 100 cannon shells for this. Alright, there we go. We'll have 99 cannon shells when the time comes. Don't really need the machine gun right now. Put some flamethrower ammo in there. Grab the defunct mining drill. We're gonna refill all of those with coal now. It was definitely a very good idea to infuse the iron setup with all of the iron down there. I have a lot more solar panels crafted now, portable solar panels for the tank's energy shields. I was able to unlock rocket fuel, so we can make some of that, make it so that our tank is faster. All right. We're going to want to empty those collection boxes soon. Maybe even right now. There we go. I need to make 5 more, or wait. 6 more energy shields? Yeah, 6 more energy shields. We need steel plate. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, very good. Yes, mass resource collection. And we're just about ready to start trying to bring more to the biters, but there will be a non-zero chance that I die while I'm trying to do that. I mean, that's the thrill of it, right? This seed was always, like, I knew it was going to be harder than the previous seeds I've played. Mainly because we had far less copper in here. I would have to actually fight to gain territory outside the walls, which is something we haven't had to do. There's also less capability of pollution absorption because there's no trees here, right? All right. So let's try to go make some rocket fuel. Requiring what exactly? Solid fuel and light oil. Thank you, Claire. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Alright, so we're gonna have to start by making solid fuel. Which requires what, again? Okay, so I can redirect some of this light oil into there. All right. There's the fuel. And then let's make our 6 energy shields, followed by additional cannon shells. Move that over. Solid fuel and light oil, so I actually have to pipe this into there. Okay, we're now making rocket fuel. It's not much, but it's something, right? That'll build up over time. I might even want to put a couple of speed modules in there. The explosives and flamethrower ammo have made a lot of progress. I need to place another radar around here, so let's craft it now. I need to be able to monitor this area from, you know, remotely. There we go. Now I can see the refinery wherever I am. Okay, there we go. We have 500 extra hit points and just a whole bunch of power in our... Yeah, this is great. So we have a supercharged tank with rockets, machine gun, flamethrower. I need to go grab the rest of the flamethrower ammo that I was able to produce out of here, and then we can actually try and push our way to that copper. No! Fuck that. I'm loading a save. Screw that. No fucking way. Alright, so... we are here. Yeah, I forgot how hard it is to drive the tank, because it's really slow and non-reactive. Did I empty all these? Yeah, I'm gonna grab this iron, and then we're gonna head back down. Recreate the rocket fuel setup. All right, let's make sure we have a little bit of everything, item-wise. The cannon shells. We're currently crafting them. All right. I need to make 2 of those. A few underground pipes. There. Let's make that radar. Great, we have the light oil fuel. Then we pass it into one of these. For the production of rocket fuel. $57. I think I'm gonna craft a couple of speed modules to throw in here, so that we get the rocket fuel a little bit faster. There we go. Maximized shields, all caught up. Let's place down this radar. There. Now, being very careful not to run into shit because the tank literally flattens everything. Let's drive through here. I forgot how careful you need to be when you're using a tank, because you will destroy everything that you build. All of your own shit, right? There. I don't really have more steel that I can throw in there for additional flamethrower ammo, but that's okay. I can make cliff explosives now, too. We have access to that. All right. Okay, should I do that as a warm-up nest? Maybe let's just go directly over here to the one that we have to take out for the copper. Alright, I really should put more fuel in here. There we go. Alright, let's try to take out this nest down here. I don't even have personal laser defense, so, you know, it's gonna be a lot harder than we're used to. Jesus. Flamethrower. Clean them up. All right. Well, we managed. Looks like we're all out of power, though, so let's remove the energy shields and put in the solar panels. We did, however, manage to successfully take out that nest, but there's even worse nests around that copper. So, you know, make of that what you will. Holy fuck. Alright, I have 52 rockets left. We need the energy shield to be reinserted before we engage here. There we go. We have our energy shield inserted. This nest is pretty nasty. Flamethrower, shake them off. All right, I gotta get the vehicle out of here. Otherwise, it'll get destroyed. We can have our repair bots fix it, but it does us no good if it gets destroyed. In fact, we'd lose a ton of shit if it got destroyed, so... Okay. Repair the ride. I may want to try and hybridize, put in energy shields and solar panels. All right. I have half the energy shields, but I have the ability to recharge them while we're fighting. I'm getting low on flamethrower ammo. Yeah, let's get the fuck away from here for a second. Okay. Yeah, this shit isn't easy, man. It is not easy. It's not safe. Alright, I might want to go regroup and then come back later. I feel like we've made enough progress. We know that we can take on the nests. It's just we could have better equipment. Like I should probably try to make myself some automated laser defenses and shit like that, right? God, the flamethrower turrets are so useless against moving targets. All right, let's go. I'm gonna need more steel here in order to continue the production of flamethrower ammo. All right, we got a lot of explosives on hand. We'll put 8 stacks of steel into the automated flamethrower ammo thing. We probably have more rocket fuel available now. As far as these explosives go, if I want to make some cliff explosives, I just need a chemical plant with grenades and barrels. We'll do that later, though. I think I'm just gonna put those in there. Yeah, we'll have more batteries, more shield life on our tank. And we can still fit 9 energy shields in there for 450 shielding points. Anyway, we'll want to have more red ammunition available. While that crafts, I'm going to head down, going to grab all the rocket fuel that we can get, and I'm going to insert the steel plate into the area that currently produces our flamethrower ammo. Also, going to need some coal and sulfur. Okay. The nests don't move out of the poison cloud. I've never really tried the poison grenades before. only reason why I haven't been banging out the shooting speed research upgrades is just the lack of automation on the science packs for it. I've gotten a few ranks, like whatever I could automate with the red and green juice, but once we needed military science packs too, I kind of stopped. All right, here we are. Wow, bro, I just got ran over by my own tank and it actually fucking hurt. Okay, God, I gotta do a better setup of all this. Maybe I'll just do it now. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay. We got the rocket fuel. Charge the shielding. All right. So we need water and we also need crude oil, but I want it to be in a place where it can look at least a little bit clean. Okay, so we need to feed this some steel, where it will then deposit the flamethrower ammo right there. Right? And then we feed this coal and sulfur. Okay, there we go. Oh, better than the previous layout. Anyway, let's continue trying to fight the biters, but I'm pretty worried that if I don't have more flamethrower ammo, we'll be in trouble. A lot of it really boils down to that flamethrower ammo, being able to clear like a whole bunch of biters off me. Holy fuck. The rocket fuel is kind of double-edged with the tank whenever you're driving around your base, because you have a harder time decelerating. Oh my god, dude. Alright, we died. Yeah, there's the permadeath. I feel like this seed isn't... It's not good. Like, I don't like having to clear nests before you have the laser stuff for your suit. Right? Like, I feel like it's pointless to even try to fight nests without being super overpowered. So it really all comes down to, like, do you have millions of copper and iron in your starting area? Right? Like, it all comes down, like, why play a shitty seed that isn't going to give you what you need, right? Anyway, with this series now over, I'm going to have to figure out something else to do. So I'll see you guys in a bit.